Empathy, or the ability to understand and share the feelings of another person, is often touted as a crucial component for building strong and meaningful relationships. We've all heard the phrase, "put yourself in someone else's shoes," and it's a sentiment that holds true in all types of relationships, whether it's with our friends, family members, coworkers, or romantic partners. But what exactly is empathy, and how can we harness its power to create stronger connections with those around us? Let's dive deeper into this concept and discover the key to better relationships. What is empathy? Empathy is the ability to understand and share the emotions of another person. It involves stepping outside of our own perspective and truly trying to see things from someone else's point of view. It goes beyond just sympathizing with someone's situation, but rather actively feeling what they are feeling. There are 3 different types of empathy: cognitive empathy, emotional empathy, and compassionate empathy. Cognitive empathy is the ability to understand someone's perspective and see things from their point of view. Emotional empathy is feeling the same emotions as another person. And compassionate empathy goes one step further by not only understanding and feeling someone's emotions, but also taking action to help them. The power of empathy. So why is empathy so important in our relationships? The answer lies in the fact that it allows us to truly connect with others and form deeper bonds. When we empathize with someone, we are showing them that we care about their feelings and that we are willing to put ourselves in their shoes. This creates a sense of validation and understanding, which are crucial components for building trust and intimacy in any relationship. Empathy also helps us to communicate more effectively. By understanding someone else's thoughts and emotions, we can respond in a way that addresses their needs and concerns. This leads to better communication and can prevent conflicts from arising. In addition, practicing empathy can also improve our own emotional intelligence. When we are able to tune into the emotions of others, we become more self-aware and can regulate our own emotions better. This in turn can lead to more harmonious and fulfilling relationships. How to cultivate empathy. Empathy is not something that comes naturally to everyone, but the good news is that it can be cultivated and strengthened through practice. Here are a few ways to develop empathy in your relationships. 1. Listen actively. One of the most important steps in being empathetic is actively listening to the other person. This means giving them your undivided attention, maintaining eye contact, and truly hearing what they have to say without jumping to conclusions or interrupting. 2. Ask open-ended questions. Instead of assuming you know how someone is feeling, ask them open-ended questions to encourage them to share more. This shows that you are interested in their perspective and are willing to listen. 3. Practice perspective taking. Put yourself in someone else's shoes by imagining what it would be like to experience their situation or emotion. This can help you to better understand their perspective and respond with empathy. 4. Pay attention to nonverbal cues. Sometimes, a person's body language and tone can say more than their words. Pay attention to these nonverbal cues and try to read between the lines to understand the emotions behind them. 5. Be aware of your own biases. It's natural for us to have our own biases and preconceived notions, but they can get in the way of being empathetic. Be aware of your own biases and actively work on setting them aside when trying to understand someone else's perspective. Empathy is a powerful tool that can greatly enhance our relationships with others. By understanding and sharing the emotions of those around us, we can create deeper connections, improve communication, and cultivate a greater sense of understanding and compassion. So the next time you find yourself in a difficult situation with a loved one, remember the key to building a stronger relationship may just be stepping into their shoes and practicing empathy.